Hi, folks and friends on YouTube. Thanks for being here. I'm Still Dreaming is my channel, and this video is going to be a tour of my home decorated for Christmas. So we're going to start here where I have my nativity on display, and it's actually one piece. I found it, gosh, probably 15 years or more, for sure 15, at a Goodwill in a town, or a city rather, some cities over from where I live. And so it's actually all one piece, the whole nativity. The only thing that comes off is the angel. If I think she comes off. Oh, maybe I secured. Maybe I secured her. I think I remember she used to come off. Anyway, so yes, it's just all one piece, and it comes with these this bendable uh, faux palm tree, and then the pine twigs in the back were leftover pine twigs from the Christmas tree clippings. It was like a bouquet or a bunch bouquet of Christmas tree pine clippings from Trader Joe's. And then the star I've had for a long time. I found that in a thrift store, so I managed to secure it right there somehow. Not even sure how I did that, but I thought it looked nice together, the nativity with the star. And then apart from that, all I have is just this little string of white lights, and then I have these two my two votive candles lit on either side of either side of the nativity. And these are lead crystal votive candles that were given to me from a co-worker from a job that I had a long time ago, many years ago. Okay, so now we're gonna come into the living room space, and on the other side of this little wall divider, I have a winter vignette. I have several places where I just kind of tried to create these vignettes out of my Christmas decor that I kept over the summer. I let go. I let go of a lot of my seasonal decor that I had too much of it. So now I I can't lie. I did buy a few things. I did happen to pick up a few Christmas things from thrift stores since I had my yard sale, but I kept it to a minimum. So this is just a calendar for the new year 2026, and I just liked the vibe of the the Boris lights, and then the reflection on the ocean of the ice. And so this I found at a thrift store this Christmas a while back. I think it was the beginning of the month. The Christmas angel I've had for, I just got her last year. I found her at a Goodwill, and she lights up really pretty. This is a Christmas ornament that I kept because I think I liked it because it was white. And it just happens that I can just dangle it on her arm here. See, her arms are extended on either side, and she's holding the lights. So I just hang that little one wreath there. And then this is that's a picture of my kids when they were small. That was at Disneyland. They were probably, I think, 3 and 5. My daughter was 3. My son was 5 in that picture. This is a paperweight, a lead crystal paperweight. It's so cute with the carolers. This also is a lead crystal paperweight of a snow bunny. And that's a picture of my daughter when she was a little girl. And then this is a paperweight of me and my kid's dad. That was a long time ago. He passed away in 2012. And then I just have the lamp. This is a Christmas ornament that I just pinned here with a straight pin. And then this is I think it's a Christmas ornament. And I used my glue gun to secure it to the top of the lampshade. And then over this is my son's Christmas stocking that I made back in 2009. So I bring it out every year. I made one for my daughter too. So so I have this vignette here, and then let's see, behind me I have my I need to put some either some candlelight, little votive candle lights to add some light to this bookcase. And these are just old pictures I have of my family, and their old Christmas pictures. The two little mice belonged to my mom. The Christmas mice, that's a picture of my sisters when they were little. My mother, that's a Christmas picture. And then I have these two Christmas pictures as well. And then this is my scrapbook. I try to write I try to write a Christmas letter every year, and I started this in 2003 is when I started, and I've written a Christmas letter every year since 2003. I've showed this. I have showed this before in past Christmas videos. Yeah, so it's turned into quite a project. Okay, so now back this way. Okay, so now here we are with my our Christmas tree this year. So we went tiny with the Christmas tree. It was 22 or 24. I think it was $24.99 at Trader Joe's. It's a live tree, and it's just very simply decorated with this is actually a blouse of mine. It's purple, so I used it to drape around and cover the bucket that they have the tree in. And then I just have just the white lights that twinkle, and then I have the tinsel, and then I found these little ornaments at a thrift store. There's 6 of them. They're these little snow owls. I thought those were cute. And then I did pick up some felt. This is a not felt, velvet. Okay, this is a velvet ribbon that I picked up at Hobby Lobby, and it's got the little fray edges. And then I had these little gemstones, but they're falling off. They stuck at first. They have these little sticky backings. I gotta fix this, but I only have one hand. But anyway, so they've been falling off, so I have to dab a little glue on the back side and reapply them for this little embellishment. This little embellishment that I came up with for my... And then this is kind of lopsided. I've got to figure out a way to help it to stay upright. And that's a vintage tree topper that I found at a local thrift store. And that's the tree. It's a very tiny table topper tree. And this is actually a whoops. Oh shoot. Hold on. I lost I need to hang him up. I lost one of my little snow owls. But isn't this cute? This is a donkey, a little stuffed donkey that I found where I found it. I think I found it at the Goodwill bins, but like months ago, and I saved it. I had it. Yeah, it was around Easter time. I remember, because I had it for Easter, and then I put it away, and then I thought, oh, I'm gonna bring him out for Christmas again. And then the velveteen bow was a hair tie slash bow that I found at the thrift store, and it was I put him around. I put the bow around the neck because I thought it kind of matched the color of the velvet ribbon on the Christmas on the little Christmas tree. So I'll stand back just a little bit so you can see it's rather small. And then right here in this area, oh shoot, I want to light my candle. Let's go get a little candle. Let's go get a candle. A thing to light my candle. Where is it? Darn it. Where did is it in my pocket? No? Oh wait, yeah, it is in my pocket. Whoops. Okay, so let's go light the candle. Oh shoot, this might be kind of hard. I'm gonna try. Ow. Dang it. Ouch. Sorry guys. Trying to do this with one hand only. Ouch, ouch. Oh gosh. Success. So this is just my little coffee table that I have here. So the runner I picked up at, the runner is Snowflakes. It's a snowflake runner, and I got it for 75% off at the Hobby Lobby. And then these are actually placemats. And they're matching. They match the table runner, but they're placemats. And I bought 2 of them, and I'm using them for you know, the armrest on the couch to cover the armrest. See, so I have one on each side of my couch, and then I just have a candle, a scented candle, and then what do you call this thing? Tray. This wooden tray, I've had this for a long time. So I got some red tissue paper and I put it on the bottom. And then I happened to spot this vellum Christmas gift bag, and it was kind of a large one. Well, it wasn't small. It was a medium, I guess you could say. Anyways, I cut it to custom fit the inside of the wooden tray. And you see that? So it has a red background. That's just red tissue. That's just tissue paper. And this is a vellum. It was a Christmas gift bag, and I cut it to fit the inside of the tray, the wooden tray. So now this is my Advent candle. Yesterday was the 3rd Sunday of Advent, so we lit the rose candle yesterday, which is the candle to represent joy. The first candle was the candle for hope, for the first Sunday of Advent, the first week. Then the second Sunday of Advent was the second purple candle for peace. And then this past Sunday, yesterday, was the 3rd Sunday of Advent, and this was the candle that was lit, the pink or rose candle, to represent joy, as in our joy in anticipating the coming of the Lord. So I just used this small TV dinner. This is one of those wooden TV dinner stands that you get at Walmart, you see. And then I draped this as an old curtain. And I found this scarf at I found this purple scarf at the Goodwill. Okay, so then coming this way, this is the stocking that I made for my daughter back in 2009. And then this is a small vignette that I have going into my room here to the left, and it's just some faux greenery with, let's see, I'll turn the light on. It's just faux faux greenery with these little tiny pine cones with little faux snowflakes in the berries, and then I found a bag of 3 of these little tiny wreaths, and I just used some little wire, and I hung it over my. This is a lead crystal cross, and then I have the 2 votive candles there, and then coming back into the living room here where the TV is, it's just a greenery. I've had this greenery for a long time. I'm glad I decided to hang on to it. And then the little lights are just little LED battery lights. Just a little simple strand of red lights there. 2 pictures of my kids when my son was little, toddler. My daughter was a baby there at the time. Look at the frames, how cute they are. They're from that one Christmas special, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Isn't that cute? And then, coming this way, this is the faux fireplace. I have these 2 stockings that my stepmom made for us. One for me and one for Robert. And then on the glass top, I just have, this is a box where I have my Christmas games. I have these ornaments dangling from this mirror that is right here in the front when you come into the house. And then these pictures, these wooden pictures, my kids when they were younger. This is a Mrs. Santa Claus. Those are photo albums that are propping her up. Isn't she cute? She's cute. Oh, there's another one of the little wreaths. This is new. I bought this the other day at the thrift store. I just clipped it up to my lamp. This is the one and only Christmas card that we got this year, which it fits just perfectly with this whole theme. The red and the white, you know, the traditional red and white. And then moving along, I found this at the thrift store. I put it together. This was separate. I found that separate, but isn't this so cute? It reminds me of like an old, like a restaurant where you go for dinner, like an Italian dinner and cocktails or something. It's glass, and it's a faux rose, a Christmas rose with the pine needles, and then the holly berry, and then there's a little pine cone, and then there's the holly leaf, and then the holly berries, and then I inserted the little sign. This is a candle holder that I got brand new from Marshall's. I splurged on that. I also splurged and bought myself some scented holly berry hand soap. Oh, here's another one. This is the 3rd one of the little miniature wreaths, and then I have this table runner. I made these desserts this evening. Saw it on TikTok. They're made with pomegranate seeds and chocolate. They're good. You use a little Ritz cracker, and then you melt chocolate with butter and brown sugar, and then you pour it onto the cracker, and then you can put whatever you want on top. So this is this picture here behind me is my mom's picture of Santa Claus, and then this is the vignette that I came up with here in my kitchen. That's my Catholic calendar for December. We usually have other Christmas mugs. I got all my mugs from the thrift store. I got this little bag of pine cones from Food for Less. The reindeer I got from the thrift store. The Christmas dishcloths I got at Marshall's. They were already marked down. The faux lantern with the candle inside, I got that from the Hobby Lobby, but it was 50% off. Then this plaque here I found at the thrift store, and then this one I found also at the Goodwill. So then here is my old, all these magnets here on my Christmas, all these Christmas magnets that I have here on my refrigerator, like go way back. Like way back. This used to be my mom's. It's a Christmas prayer. This is my Advent prayer list. Who we're supposed to be praying for this month. And yeah, it's just a collection of magnets, Christmas magnets. I'm going to be making these cornflake cookies. There's a backstory to that. I want to share that in another video. So, okay, so I'm going to close. Oh, one last thing. I want to show the outside real quick. Ta-da! So what do you think? I strung the lights. Oh shoot, can't see it so well. I strung the lights and I made the shape of a Christmas tree on the front window. But being that it's dark out here, like the camera's not picking it up like the way I can see it with my eyes, like in person up front, Anyway, yeah, so I wanted to show you that. And then I guess the last thing is my wreath on my front door. So we'll open. That's my Christmas wreath that I love. I love, love, love my Christmas wreath. I've had it for a couple years now. I made it myself. Okay, so I'm going to close the door. And then lastly, these. I found these at the thrift store a few years ago. So I hang these up on the doorknob here at the front door. Alright you guys, I'm going to close the video now, and the next video is going to be a Christmas Goodwill haul that I just did just about an hour and a half ago. Alright, bye.